The nightmare of the verification of mortgage. My name is Isaac.Duenas and I work for Nations Lending. I'm a loan officer here in Cleveland, Ohio. And today I want to talk to you about why getting a verification of mortgage is almost like mission impossible. It's an absolutely nightmare. Now, why do you need a verification of mortgage? Most likely the reason you're watching this video is because you're trying to refinance after going through chapter 7 or chapter 13 or chapter 11, and one of the requirements that your lender is asking is you need to prove that you've been making your mortgage payments for the past 24 months. Now, this is very easy when you don't have a bankruptcy on the way. Why do I say that? It's because you pull credit and you're able to see the balance, you're able to see what the loan amount was, you're able to see if the mortgage has ever been 30, 60, 90 days late, and you're able to see all the details of that mortgage, right? But when you file for bankruptcy, your lender or your bank, credit union, the company that you work with, all of a sudden they stop reporting to credit. They take the mortgage off the credit report, which it sucks for you. Number one, because even if you make all your payments on time, you're really not getting any credit for that. Your credit is not being effective in any positive way just because they're not reporting anything. So when a company tries to refinance your mortgage, they don't know, and they have to verify that you've been making all your payments on time. So what do? That is the key. Like there's banks like, for example, Wells Fargo, and there's several ones. I'm just gonna use Wells Fargo as an example. You call them, hey, Wells Fargo, I need a verification of mortgage for this loan that I'm working on, that we wanna refinance and we wanna pay you off. Well, Wells Fargo will give you a billion excuses why they should not and they will not give you that verification of mortgage, even though by law you're required to provide that information. Some credit unions will do the same thing. They will, you pretty much gotta threat them with their lives for them to be able to provide that information, which, like me, Nations Lending, we specialize on helping people that have gone through bankruptcy. So we spend hours with them on the phone, trying to make them, hours with the banks, with the credit unions, with that financial institution, explaining to them, look, like you have to give me this information. I need it. By law, you are required to provide me the payment history. I understand that your client filed for bankruptcy and you are not reporting to credit. I get that. But you still gotta be able to give us some information about the payments that they've been making. And some of them, they're not willing to work with you. And you gotta go through a bunch of hoops to get that information. So what we do, most likely what your lender that you're trying to refinance does also, is the work around it is you want to be able to prove to the underwriters that they've been making all their payments on time, that your borrower have been making all their payments on time. So you can use transaction history. If they log into their bank account online, they can print 24 months of payment history. I just gotta be able to see the day, the time, not the time, but the day, the amount of the payment that they made to that bank. And you want to see that for each month for the past 24 months. Now, if you tell me, well, my bank portal, online portal, doesn't give me those details, I'm not able to see all those payment transactions for the past 24 months. Okay, well, what about bank statements? Do you have bank statements? Can you provide 24 months of bank statements? And I'm not talking about just the payment and you can delete everything else. No, I'm talking about, I gotta see all pages. So if your bank statement has 6-7 pages, I need all pages, even the ones that are in blank, the ones that says this page has been left purposely blank. I need all pages for the past 24 months. Can you provide that? Yeah, it is like a huge thing. It's like a Bible, pretty much, of papers that you're gonna have to print. It is a nightmare. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is extremely hard. Now, what about if your mortgage payments were included in the bankruptcy for people that go through chapter 13 payment plan. Well, how do you pay your bankruptcy payments? Some of you have told me, well, it's automatically deducted from my pay stub. If that's the case, can you prove that you've been making all your payments on time? Do you have pay stubs? I need 24 pay stubs that show the date, the time, I keep saying the time, the date, the amount that you've been paying. Pretty much you gotta be able to prove. You gotta be able to have a proof that you've been making those mortgage payments on time. Now, with that proof, you can take it to your lender, you can take it to the bank, to the credit union, to the financial institution that you're working with, to the loan officer, and you can tell them, look, I know you're struggling to get the verification of mortgage. However, I can help you verify that my payments were made on time. This is my proof. Here are the bank statements. Here's my transaction history. Here's my pay stubs. Here is something. I can prove that I made 24 payments on time. Now, if you were late in one of those payments, text me, email, call me. I mean, I might be able to help you out with some advice on that. But anyway, the point is, if you have a proof of the 24-month payment history, you can provide that proof to your loan officer. Your loan officer will say, well, my underwriter says that he needs a verification of mortgage, that they are not willing to do the loan because you don't have a verification of mortgage. Well, true. Maybe their underwriter is not able to do that. But like everything, all underwriters have supervisors, have managers. They gotta be someone that can manually approve the mortgage. Dude, you are showing proof of payment. That's all you need. So yeah, it's true that verification of mortgage is extremely difficult to get sometimes, but you gotta understand why they are requesting that verification of mortgage. And if you can provide some kind of supplement, some kind of proof that backs up that verification of mortgage that you're not able to get, then you might still have a loan. You don't have to go look for another bank or another lender. You might be able to close on that loan that you've been working, that you already pay an appraisal on, or something. Look, if that's the case, if that's your problem, and you need a second opinion, you're more than welcome to give me a call. But I'm not here to sell my services. I'm here to tell you, don't give up. There is hope. If you've been making your mortgage payments on time, there is ways around that nightmare that you're going through. Thanks again for watching this, and thumbs up, subscribe. Bye.